hundreds of veterans were waiting on Donald Trump to wrap up an interview with Laura Ingraham, so the commemoration ceremony to mark the 75th anniversary of D-Day could happen. Now, Trump was about 15 minutes late, and it was again because he was talking to Laura Ingraham. But Laura Ingraham wants you to pretend as if that's not the case. Take a look at this incredible video.
Some of you may have heard or read that President Trump supposedly held up the entire D-Day ceremony in order to do this interview with me. That is patently false, fake news.
I'm holding them up because of this interview, but that's because it's you.
What? Why? 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 He said it. He said it on your show during the very interview that made him 15 minutes late to the ceremony.
This is like on so many levels, it's disturbing.
It's exactly 100% where we are right now.
It's because it's not just, we can address the issue as to whether people believe it later, but it seems like people wrote a script for her. She's reading that script that you just saw her read. People who work on the show were there and had every opportunity to be able to tell Laura Ingraham, actually there's something wrong with this. That's not accurate, but nobody did.
Also, it was a pre-taped interview. That segment, she could have cut out. She didn't have to air him saying that. Just to then come back and say, people are gonna be telling, no, you just showed us a video that told us that. She could have just cut it out. Like Trump couldn't have cut out the nasty comments because it wasn't on his platform.
Right.
But it would have been like him tweeting that and then saying, I don't know why people are saying that I've never said the word nasty in my life.
Right, exactly.
I want to start a segment called, do I have to say this? Do I have to say this? Like, you know, it's D-Day.
And remember,
and anyone else on any other network who had said anything like that, you would have said, they delayed the ceremony to honor our troops by talking to CNN, fake cable news CNN. But in this case, it's like, you don't need to see his identification. These aren't the idiots you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah, and by the way, it was later claimed that the 15-minute delay was caused not by Trump's affinity for Fox News, as many had believed, but French President Emmanuel Macron's late arrival. So, like, no, it's not Macron, it's Donald Trump, right? So they're trying to push this narrative that it was because of Macron. It was not because of Macron. As you heard from Trump's own mouth in that video, he was holding everyone up so he can do that interview because it's Laura Ingraham and she does his bidding for him.
So but what is the difference between what happened to Steven Crowder and you dunking on Laura Ingraham?
How is Laura gonna put up with the fury?
I don't know. I mean, Laura really
against
is a
the
victim.
Fuhrer.
I mean, we're constantly.
What is the
talking
difference
about
between
her.
Macron being late? This helicopter flew in. Like this is how stupid all. Like
Yeah.
what?
But what's more offensive to the people who stormed the beaches of Normandy than a blatant demonstration of lying state media at work? That is what the Nazis did. That's why we stormed. I mean, and it turned into a giant genocidal craze. That's what we were fighting against, was this kind of ridiculous, terrible evil.
Yes.
2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.